John Baer, also running tonight, and he came in running tonight. He's been out on the campaign trail, and he campaigns hard every night. He's here with us tonight. Thank you, John.
Just like I'm going to work hard in the legislature too. So I'm not going to use this moment to talk about a stump speech or anything like that. If you have questions about me, most of you know me already, but I'd be happy to talk to you afterwards. I want to talk about property rights just like Colleen just did. But I want to talk about, just how God sees this. If you look at how he gave land to the Israelites, and they could sell that land, but not permanently. The land would always go back to the family in the Shemitah year or the Jubilee year, because God knows just how important having property is to us human beings. And you know what? I've been around the world in my military career, and I'll tell you what, America is very special. That you can be from any socioeconomic group and you can own property. Okay? You can invent things and they can be your property. You can, and that's definitely not true in China. You invent something there, it's not yours. You can buy land. Even if you're some of the poorest people among us are able to get a house and land and things like that. And that's just not true in the rest of the world. And because of that, it leads to other issues like value of life and things like that. So America is very special in that regard, and we need to really keep that. And where I see a problem is, Colleen brought up a great one where other individuals are trying to take the property away. But what about the government? The Fifth and the 14th Amendments, which I was going to talk about, I'm just rolling it up for you here, Lyle. Those amendments keep the government from taking our property away from us for in two ways. One is eminent domain, and another is without due process. So you just can't have this property taken away from you. Unfortunately, both legislatures and administrations at the federal level and the state level have just trampled all over those constitutional liberties of our people, and the courts have not put them back in their place. So we need to know what those rights are. We need to know what the Constitution says. So it's great that you're here tonight to learn those things. We also need to stand up and fight and get those rights back. There's just examples in the news all the time of the government taking land from people, and it's just not right. That's not what God intended, and it's not what our founding fathers intended. So, there you go.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John.